Welcome to our channel. It's no secret that the technology market in modern world develops very quickly. But nevertheless, you still need to approach the choice very wisely and thoughtfully in order to get the best AV receiver under $1,000. If you hope to get a positive home theater usage experience, choosing the speaker set and AV receiver is going to be an invaluable choice. Nowadays, they are extremely useful units. Immediately upon connection, you may feel a significant improvement in the sound because the powerful, detailed, and dynamic sound of the TV will not leave anyone indifferent. Basically, the majority of modern AV receivers offer the typical amount of 6 active channels. Before you continue, please click on the subscribe button below. Number 10 is MARANTZ SR5014. This is another wonderful 7.2 channel power amplifier. The first thing I want to draw your attention to is the design. The glossy surface of the device looks very nice, and I would say that it looks very premium and will 100% fit into any interior. While using, feel free to easily upgrade your surround sound home theater system. This beautiful audio receiver supports object-oriented audio formats, boasts high-res video processing and various connectivity options that include 8 HDMI ports. MARANTZ offers the user 100 watts per channel of high power. Besides, it supports the latest audio formats like DTS:X, Dolby Atmos, and also a hypervirtualization feature provided by Dolby Atmos for an almost increased effect of realism. What's cooler? It works with the most popular audio assistants. For example, Alexa provided by Amazon, a quite typical Google Assistant, Siri created by Apple, and Josh.ai from Smart Home. Number 9 is YAMAHA RX V6A. There are many completely different aspects when looking for a good home theater receiver under $1,000, but probably the safest one is to turn to Yamaha. That is why I bring to your attention the most beautiful of all that I have seen, the YAMAHA RX V6A. As I said, its appearance is very cool. Glossy surface gives authenticity, and the small LED screen fits very well into the decorative composition. Speaking of design, it's worth mentioning that Yamaha did a great job to accommodate a mini jack input for a calibration mic, a basic 6.35mm headphone output, and a USB port for USB audio playback on the front panel. Number 8 is Sony STRZA 1100 ES. For a long time, Sony has been renowned for creating incredibly practical yet powerful devices that are second to none in quality. Thus, the 7.2 channel STRZA 1100 ES receiver is important for your consideration. Immediately upon unpacking, you should like the compact design, the front side of which has nothing superfluous and only a minimalistic LED display that is necessary for work. Upon unpacking, you may find many useful items, including a calibration mic, AM loop antenna, FM wire antenna, ordinary remote control, R03 batteries for it, and AC power cord. Every channel has about 100 watts of power into 8 ohms. In addition, it also features Dolby Atmos and DTS decoding. What's more, it is fully 4K HDR compliant, and due to this fact, it is provided with 5 HDMI inputs and 2 outputs that are supported by HDCP 2.2. Number 7 is Yamaha RX V4A. Yamaha, as always, delights the user with excellent products, and in this case, I want to present you with the 5.2 channel with 80 watts per channel RX V4A. An excellent receiver that can be used for many needs and which has a cool set of functions. Immediately, I want to note the design because not many people pay attention to it, but I assure you, this is one of the greatest choices. A beautiful black glossy body that is made in a minimalistic style and has nothing superfluous except the display and a few essential buttons, such as the volume control and played content switching knobs. The next point that deserves respect is connectivity. Yamaha worked very actively on this item so that everyone would be satisfied. They provided users with access to Napster, Pandora, Deezer, Amazon Music, Tidal, Spotify, SiriusXM, and Qobuz. The presence of AirPlay 2 and Spotify Connect is still a great advantage. I would also like to attribute the presence of HDMI to the topic of connectivity because there are 4 inputs while there's only 1 output. Number 6 is Onkyo TX SR494. While choosing a reliable home theater receiver under $500, I definitely advise you to take a look at Onkyo TX SR494. As a receiver, it has good potential and boasts some good things implemented among other receivers on the electronics market. So let's see what's good about it and whether it's worth buying. Immediately note that these 7.2 channels, while each of them is supported by 160 watts, it will let you enjoy high-res music seamlessly. Besides, one of the main advantages is support for 4K, 60p, and HDR. Speaking of design, it is slightly inferior to other receivers in aesthetics, but notable for other things. Although it does not look super minimalistic and perfect, it has all the most necessary buttons and levers on the front panel, which allows you to easily operate it without additional effort. On the other side, all useful inputs are placed on the back panel, so that they don't interfere with the appearance. A separate significant plus is the ability to play 3D sound with Dolby Atmos that provides height virtualization, which literally envelops the listener with the selected music, where you will not suffer, for example, when you cannot hear the words behind the bass or singing overshadows the sound. Number 5 is Sony STR-DH790. Released in 2018, the Sony STR-DH90 receiver even now holds the top position among budget devices of its type. In many ways, this is due to Sony's authority in the world scene, because this company is known for its extremely reliable products in the electronics world. The first thing I want to note is, as always, the design. This receiver 5.1.2 channel boasts 145 watts per channel and is somewhat reminiscent of a device from YAMAHA, because it is also very minimalistic with a minimal filling of the front panel. It contains only the buttons most necessary for the user and a convenient screen for controlling the device. In all other aspects, the whole receiver case is made very thoughtfully and concisely. Number 4 is Denon AVR X2700H. The Denon model is truly the best 7-channel receiver. It's a future-proof home theater in 8K resolution that has the ability to upscale HD and 4K to 8K with an 8K compatible TV. It also takes gamers to the next level. The crisp, crystal clear 4K 120Hz picture and smoother, lag-free gameplay will dramatically improve their gaming experience. This will especially delight those who have already bought a Sony PlayStation 5. The AVR X2700H is a 7.2 channel AV receiver with 150 watts per channel, delivering stunning sound. Thanks to the HEOS built-in multi-room technology, you will have a possibility to stream your favorite tracks from the TuneIn and Deezer services to any room in your house without using any wires or cables. Just imagine, you can play the same song throughout the whole building, or select different songs for each room. If everyone in your family has a different music taste, you will definitely like this function. Number 3 is Marantz NR1711. Next in my review is the best 7.2 AV receiver with a small size. The NR1711 supports 8K video at 60 Hz, and 4K display rates can reach 120 Hz. The device is equipped with an improved sound optimization, as it has the acoustic characteristics of the placement using Odyssey Multi-EQ XD9. The NR1711 occupies the top position in the NR line of AV receivers with low transmission. 7 high-current discrete channels provide 90 watts per channel at 6 ohms, and the AV receiver can handle even a 4-ohm load. Odyssey Multi-EQ helps you calibrate speakers. In addition, the model uses dynamic volume and dynamic EQ to optimize the volume and frequency response. The receiver works with the personal assistants Google Assistant, Apple Siri, and Amazon Alexa. Number 2 is Denon AVR S750H. Among all budget devices, the AVR S750H is, in my opinion, the best AVR under $500. It has a great glossy black design with all the front control buttons for very user-friendly experience. Nevertheless, they don't interfere with the aesthetic appearance of the unit. On the contrary, they only complement it. This 7.2 channel AV receiver with around 100 watts for a channel has many nice features. It perfectly supports many music streaming services. The user is provided with the opportunity to use Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, and even Pandora. In addition, connectivity features do not end there, because your device supports the HEOS application, which has long established itself as an incredibly reliable way to control the receiver. Number 1 is Denon AVR X3600H. Denon, in his usual manner, knows how to surprise users with wonderful products with equally cool characteristics. I believe that this is not for nothing that is often called the best receiver under $1,000, and now we will find out why. First, this powerful 9-channel amplifier gives you around 105 watts per channel, and with them, it provides you with high power performance while featuring HDCP 2.3 support, extremely good video processing with 4K upscaling, and a 12-volt trigger output to connect other devices for your personal convenience. These great specs are packed into a very beautiful case that looks stylish and will fit in with any decor. The black coating makes it very pleasing to the eye and does not interfere with the design. Moreover, the buttons are made at the highest level and guarantee maximum comfort in use. That's it for this video, friends. Take a moment and leave us a comment, give us a thumbs up, and subscribe to our channel.